Welcome back in. Mancini Sleepworld is known for helping you get a great night's sleep. And now they're teaming up with the Ticket to Dream Foundation to support foster youth right here in the Bay. Their latest infant drive is all about collecting essentials for babies and toddlers who are in foster care. With stores across Northern California, Mancini's is making it easy for shoppers to give back too and help kids get a strong start. Joining me today to share more about this, we have Kayla and Brett here on the couch. Welcome, you guys. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, I'd like to know each about your individual parts. So Kayla, tell me about yours.
Yeah, so I'm with the Ticket to Dream Foundation. I'm our program and impact manager. So my role is really to help fill the gaps for our 200 plus nonprofit partners across the country by providing essentials, access to extracurriculars. As youth are coming into care or aging out of care, that's what Ticket to Dream is there for.
Okay, wonderful. And then Brett, you are with Mancini's. Tell me about your job.
I am. So I'm the CEO of Mancini Sleepworld, and we're blessed to be able to partner with Ticket to Dream and be able to support foster kids throughout all 48 of our locations.
Wonderful. And Kayla, next question is for you. Can you speak to how kids, when they're removed from their homes and go into foster care, maybe how they really need these supplies?
Yeah, so with infants and babies especially, 68% of those youth coming into care, it's due to neglect. So of the 400,000 plus youth that are in foster care across the country, 29,000 of those are infants or babies. So having the essentials on hand to really focus on the emotional well-being of a child versus caregivers running around trying to shop for all the different things. It's really important for them to have that on hand, and that's why we're here to help make that happen.
Wonderful. Well, we're seeing some pictures on the screen right now of people helping, Mancini Sleepworld helping as well. Brett, why is it so important for y'all to be a part of this?
This has been a big piece for us over the last 2 years, as we've actually got team members that are gone through the foster system. And so when our team had an opportunity to vote on how they could support the community or how they wanted us to get involved, supporting foster kids just fell right in line with what our team was interested in. And the interest from the community and partner has been unbelievable. You know, we've collected together over 20,000 items to support over 7,000 families throughout the Bay. And as you see from the pictures, it makes such a big difference to our team as well as to the community to be able to support that group.
Yes, but what a wonderful effort. That is awesome stuff. What is going on right now that people can help out with? How can they get involved?
So right now through June 16th, we are hosting our Baby Basics Drive. So you can go into any Mancini's location in the Bay Area, drop off things like diapers, pull-ups, onesies, clothing. Again, all those everyday essentials. You can come into the store and drop those off, and we'll get them in the hands of caregivers and kids.
Fabulous. And are there any most needed items out there that you guys need?
Definitely diapers.
Okay.
Diapers are a big one. It's one of the most requested items across the board.
They're essential, so that makes sense. Awesome. Now, Brett, tell me where people can come to Mancini's to drop these things off.
Absolutely. So we have 48 locations all over the Bay Area, whether you're up north in Santa Rosa, down south in Monterey, or anywhere in between. And we've got barrels set up along with our drive posters. So they come in, they walk in the store, and they just drop off and are able to donate them. And it's great to see the barrels full. We go around and collect them, and then Ticket to Dream, we drop it off for their groups, and they support just foster kids all over the Bay Area.
Great. What an awesome effort you're a part of. Tell me a little bit about Mancini's in general and what you guys do there.
So at Mancini Sleepworld, for over 50 years, we've been able to help the Bay Area sleep better. And we call it Rest Easy. You can rest easy. We give the consumer 365 days to test out their mattress and make sure they're getting a great night's sleep. You know, everybody needs the benefit of sleep. You're going to talk about exercise in a minute, and it all ties into better health. And, you know, as we as Americans are, and definitely Californians, working to improve our health and get a restful night's sleep, a mattress is a huge component of that, and just getting yourself restored and ready for the next day.
Fabulous. Yes, Kayla, I'll ask you the next question, which is, can you give me some numbers on foster care here in our area or in California, and just how great this need is for
Yeah,
kids?
absolutely. We partner with around 20 different nonprofit foster care organizations, specifically in the Bay Area. So we're constantly hearing what the needs are. Our ears are out there. We're helping fill those gaps at Ticket to Dream. So, you know, Baby Basics being one of those big, big needs. School supply drives are coming up soon, back to school season. season is coming up, so backpacks, clothing year-round is always such an essential need. Kids grow out of clothing so quickly, shoes especially, so any type of everyday essentials is really what's needed, no matter the time of year, and Mancini's helps make that happen with their collections.
What a great partnership you both have. Now, can you talk about what it's like? Do you ever see the foster families receiving these gifts, and kind of what is that like for them?
Yeah, it means the world. Again, not having to worry about grabbing all the essentials as a child's coming into care. They might have a lot more high emotional needs. So really focusing on those emotional needs of the child versus gathering everything, it means the world to them. And just to know that their community is supporting them is huge.
And I have one last question for you, and then Brett, I'll ask you one last question as well. Any message to people who have donated so far?
Thank you. Overall, thank you so much. One of the great things about this partnership too is that anybody can get involved in the Bay Area. So thank you.
Yeah, big or small donations seem to help,
absolutely.
no matter what. And Brett, one last time, let's go over how people can donate at your stores.
Absolutely. So they can walk into any one of our 48 locations at Mancini's, Sleepworld, and we're all over the Bay Area in places that are convenient for them to drop off. In addition, if you can't make it into a store and you wanted to make a donation, we have a website, sleepworld.com, so www.sleepworld.com. And if you go onto that site and go to our community pages, you can go in and make a donation.
Wonderful. All right. Well, Kayla and Brett, it is so nice to meet you. Thank you for all you're doing. Great to have you.